Introducing my religious cousin to Hopsin's Ill Mind 7. Britt reacts. Let's check it out.
Hey, y'all.
And she has the lyrics pulled up.
On my phone.
Wait, here we go. Yeah, she has the lyrics pulled up. She'll need them. Let's check it out, guys. Oh, guys, really quickly. She knows of Hopsin now, mainly because we let her hear Ill Mind 5 by Hopsin.
Was it 5?
Right?
Yeah.
Just so she can kind of get the overall gist of what this guy is about and how he delivers. So she's now on to the actual lyrical content of it.
It's us, mind, power. Live life, mind, power. It's us, mind, power. Live life, mind, power. Fuck anybody I might alarm. Life is a tour, I sit and ride along. Taking some notes and then I write the songs. I'm staring down the road, my life is gone. Is this where I belong? Is it wrong to not believe in right and wrong? My mental state is fucking me up, and I cried upon while asking you for some answers, but we don't have that type of bond. Now my desire's gone, and with the way that I've been living lately, if I died right now, you turn the fire on. Sick of this bullshit, niggas call me a sellout, cause I hopped in Christianity so strongly, then I fell out. Now I'm avoiding questions like a scared dog with his tail down. Feeling so damn humiliated cause they looking at me like I'm hellbound. What story should I tell now? I'll just expose the truth. I'm so close to the fucking edge, I should be close to you. But who the fuck are you? You never show the proof, and I'm only fucking human, yo, what am I supposed to do?
Go ahead. What do you think? What do you think?
Whew.
What's going through his head?
I'm reading through the lyrics. He's sick of all of this.
Mm-hmm.
They call him a sellout because he hopped on Christianity so strongly, then he fell out.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's avoiding the questions like a scared dog with his tail down.
Mm-hmm.
He's feeling so humiliated because they're looking at me like I'm bound for...
Yeah. What do you think?
You know, I think this is it's a real struggle. I think that a lot of people have with Christianity specifically.
Okay.
I think Christianity is in a super vulnerable place because it's being exposed on all platforms. It's being exposed more and more for its faultiness, and
right.
I don't blame any young person, especially when they're figuring out life. You know, life happens and you're like, well, I was raised in the church and I was raised to believe these things, but real life is happening to me and I got questions.
Absolutely.
And no one's got answers for me.
Right.
I understand that. I totally get it because I was that young girl in my 20s. Like I know exactly what I was taught in the church. I think I'm going the other way.
Okay.
100%. That was me.
Yeah.
So I get that. I get having questions. You're told you're not supposed to question God.
Mm-hmm.
How dare you question the wrath of God? You don't question God. You don't question the church, the pastor, the people in church.
Yeah, but you have to.
But you have to.
Right.
That's human nature.
Right. And that's what he's going through now.
100%.
Let's go.
All right.
There's way too many different religions with vivid descriptions, begging all fucking men and women to listen. I can't even beat my dick without getting convicted. These ain't wicked decisions. I got different intentions. I've been itching to get it. I've been giving assistance, but the whole fucking system is twisted. Now I'm dealing with this backlash because Marcus isn't a Christian, and I've been told that my sinful life is an addiction, but I can't buy it. It's just too hard to stand beside it. I need an answer, humans can't provide it. I look at the earth, the sun, and I can tell a genius man designed it. It's truly mind-blowing, I can't deny it. Is heaven real? Is it fake? Is it really how I fantasized it? Where's the Holy Ghost at? How long does it take a man to find it? My mind's a non-stop tape playing and I can't rewind it. You gave me the Bible and expect me not to analyze it?
Rumble, young man, rumble.
It's time. Go ahead.
Whew. I mean, rumble.
Right.
I don't think it is right to... Okay, let me find my words here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's reiterate, I am a Christian. I grew up a Christian. I grew up in a really super religious, missionary Baptist upbringing. And it took me a really long time to find where I fit in and all of that and what it means to me and how I carry that in my life. We are sinful creatures at nature. Like
right.
we are put on this earth to not do the right thing.
Absolutely.
Like we have to
Generally.
make the right choices.
Right,
And
you
I
have to
think that's
decide.
what he's saying. He's like, I have questions. I'm battling all these things. I can't even like make what's a right and a wrong. Like I can't even make a mistake without feeling super judged, which is probably my least favorite thing about religion. Where on my channel, if you have ever watched any of my videos where I talk about what I think is the difference between believing and religion, I think religion is problematic.
Yeah, I can definitely tell you that right now. Most
It's
people
problematic.
I encounter have a problem with the concept of organized religion.
Yeah.
But they're like, hey, listen, obviously I don't think that I'm the only thing that's out here, so I have to believe that
Right.
Something's
I think
above
it's
me.
deep how he said there's ways to many different religions with vivid descriptions, and there
Yeah.
are. And how do you know that yours is the right one?
Right.
How do you say to someone, your situation?
Yeah, you're wrong.
Forget about it.
Right,
What this
absolutely.
person believes in and what it's gotten them through in life, how dare I say to them, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Which is why for me, in my journey, I just feel like it's a relationship that it's just me. It's me
Mm-hmm.
and my relationship with the God that I believe in and I serve. And it's not my job to judge anyone, anything, and what they believe.
Absolutely.
That's my
Do
thought.
exactly as you're doing. Just be a good person.
That's literally, but that's the foundation of all of these religions,
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
is to
yeah.
just be a good person. So
Or
if we
try
were
to
all
be,
just
yeah.
being good people, none of that would matter anyway.
Exactly. But we're not,
No.
sadly.
Horrible humans on this earth.
I'm frustrated and you provoked it. I'm not reading that motherfucking book because a human wrote it. I have a fucking brain, you should know it. You gave it to me to think to avoid every useless moment. It was a mission that I had to abort, cause humans be lying with such an inaccurate source. It's gonna be hard to put me back on the course. Next Jehovah's Witness to come on my porch, I swear I'm slamming the door.
Go ahead.
MrLboyd, may I speak?
Please.
Class.
Please.
I couldn't agree more with this.
Go ahead.
The Bible is a book.
Right.
It is a book that you could read and interpret some way. I could read and interpret some way.
It's also written in different denominations.
It's different than all
denominations.
kinds of versions of
Right.
this book
Right.
that I think has been twisted and turned into what whoever wants it to be for them,
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
And then you beat it over the head of the people, and you're like, but this is what
This
I
is the
believe.
right way.
Yeah.
But-
it makes it so hard.
Yeah.
It makes it so hard. I'm actually, fun fact, reading a book called The Story, and it is the Bible that they've put into novel form.
Right.
So they've like taken away all the like
Mysticism.
repetitive,
Right.
yeah, all of that, and they just like made it a story that you can read through.
Okay.
It's like a thick book.
Right.
And I'm maybe on chapter 4. I just
Okay.
started it.
That actually sounds like a good book.
So that's what I'm saying.
Concept
So
of it.
as someone who's grown up in the church and honestly never really understood the Bible,
Right.
it was always super confusing to me.
Right.
The same stories kind of repeated throughout, and you're like, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
But when you break it down and you read it's just human stories
Yeah,
now in
yeah.
this book, it makes it. I just understand it more.
Absolutely.
And I feel like that's what he's saying. He's like, you this book written by humans, there's error. There's no way there isn't. There's
The fact that
it's
there's
humans.
so many different versions of the same thing is frightening.
It is. I
frightening.
agree. It's when you think about that concept of like, so which one is right?
Yeah. The last time I read the Bible about 6 times, front to back.
The Bible.
Yeah, the Bible.
Front to back.
Yeah, front to back. And
I have not ever done
the
that.
thing, well, specifically the KJC version of the Bible.
Okay.
Right. And it's interesting. It's definitely a great book to
Mm-hmm.
encounter, right? But my biggest issue is that there are 150,000 different denominations of Christianity.
Right.
That's frightening.
Alarming.
Yeah. So what he's saying is there. It's like, listen, what makes yours better than mine?
Mm-hmm.
What makes Christianity better than Buddhism or
Yeah.
Muslims?
Any of them.
Not Muslims. Muslims.
Yeah.
Right? Right? Like,
That's the thing. You can say that.
Right. I was like, wait a second. Hold on. What are you talking about? But like, I think that's kind of what he's saying here. I mean, obviously there are groups of people who use all of these things for not amazing reasons. I mean, the
Their
Inquisition was
greater
absolutely
gain. Their gain. It's
for their gain.
Yeah.
They bastardized the book or the faith, the teaching of that very specific faith to be used as like a marketing tool to control.
And
Yeah.
the outcome be solely for them.
Yeah, for them.
I couldn't agree more.
Right. It's good.
A lot of folks believe it though, but I'm not surprised. Humans are fucking dumb, still thinking that Pac's alive. I ain't trying to take your legacy and torture down. I'm just saying, I ain't heard shit from the horse's mouth. Just sheep always telling stories of older guys who were notarized by you when you finally vocalized. Now I'm supposed to bow my head and close my eyes and somehow let the Holy Ghost arise? Sounds like a fucking poltergeist. Show yourself and the boom is done. Every rumor's gone, I no longer doubt the shit, you're the one. I'll admit that my sinful ways were stupid fun, and all my old habits can hop on top of a roof to plunge. I donate to a charity that could use the funds. Fuck the club instead of bitches, I'd hang with a group of nuns. And everyone I ran into would know what I came to do. I wouldn't take a step unless it was in the name of you. I hate the fact that I have to believe you haven't been chatting with me like you did Adam and Eve. And I ain't seen no fucking talking snake unravel from trees with an apple to eat. That shit never happens to me. I don't know if you do or don't exist. It's driving me crazy, send your condolences. This is me reaching to you, so don't forget. If hell is truly a pit of fire and I get thrown in it, I'ma probably regret the fact that I ever wrote this shit. My gut feeling says it's all fake. I hate to say it, but fuck it, shit, I done lost faith. This isn't a small phase, my perspective's all changed. My thoughts just keep picking shit apart all day. And in my mind, I make perfect sense. If you aren't real, then all my prayers aren't worth a cent. That will mean that I can just make up what my purpose is, and I can sit in church and just say fuck in the services. Man, what if Jesus was a facade? Then that would mean the government's God. I feel like they've been brainwashing us with a lot, so much that we don't even notice that we're stuck in the box. Man, everything is what if. Why is it always what if? Planet Earth, what if? The universe, what if? My sacrifice, what if? My afterlife, what if? Every fucking thing that deals with you is fucking suspect. I'm fucking done.
Yeah.
I'm fucking done. This is my fucking life and I'm living it. I'm having fun. If you really care for me, prove that I need to live carefully. But I'll be damned if I put my own pleasure aside for an afterlife that isn't even guaranteed. We are you, and you're us. Stop playing games. My life's all I got, and heaven is all in my brain. And when I feel I'm in hell, my ideas are what get me through pain. Do as you please, and I'll just do me. I'm a human, I'll stay in my lane. Ill mind.
I'm a human, I'll stay in my lane.
Us, mind, power.
The final walk off.
Life, mind.
He said what he had to say. He's done. I'll see you
Left
in a year.
it all. Yeah, he's disappearing now.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. It just ends this.
And he's just going off into the distance.
Literally for the next 30 seconds.
Yeah,
He's
I
just
see.
walking. So, Hopsin, Illmind 7. Hopsin is an absolutely amazing artist. He's extremely consistent. His delivery is always great. Whenever you encounter any of his very specific ill minds, he always has something to say that's meaningful and that gets you thinking. And 8 is not so meaningful, I will say.
8.
8.
Okay.
8 is good. It's good. He's angry. He's angry, right? But it's not like 5 and 7 are like the ones that people just generally gravitate to because they're the most like deep thought.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what do you think about Hopsin, Illmind 7?
You know, I think there's something to be said for an artist who can, I think things like this are courageous. Like this is a courageous act.
Yeah.
To, first of all, and I don't want to say he's going against Christianity because I don't think that's what he did. I think he opened up a world of questions that a lot of people have that struggle because they want to believe in something.
Absolutely.
But their mind is like, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You know, and I think the truth of a lot of religion is you have to buy in. You have to buy into a lot of supernatural believing and things that you don't see in front of you.
One second. Go ahead.
Okay. So yeah, I think I love mostly that he didn't hold back. Like he wasn't afraid to offend anyone. He wasn't afraid to like piss anybody off. He was like, no, but this is you could feel his internal battle like oozing off of him.
Yeah.
And I think the world needs more perspective like this. People need to be more open to the fact that like maybe if people weren't always wagging their fingers and shaking their heads and shaming people and more, there would be more goodness. This was brilliant to me. This was brilliant. I think also this is not coincidental where he shot this. Feels super intentional to me in this vast open desert land, and he's just walking into nothingness, and it's just him in this big space.
Exactly.
Feels super intentional to me because that's what the world feels like. We're these little specks on this
I didn't
big
even think
planet.
about it like that, but
look at that.
A very specific part here. Yeah,
look
I
at
didn't
that.
Even take that. Yeah.
And I'm sure the further he walks away, the smaller he becomes.
Absolutely. Yeah, he becomes
I love
irrelevant.
it. I love this. I loved everything about it. I loved it.
Oh, this is what we're talking about.
Oh yeah, you gotta
ahead.
show the people.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Look at that. He's like, and he's just gonna
Yeah.
continue to get smaller.
Yeah, yeah. That's it, literally.
Look at that.
He's just walking into nothingness.
And he's walking as if he knows he left nothing.
Yeah.
He like emptied himself. And you say he goes into hiding.
he goes into, like,
because
hibernation.
after you do something like that, you kind of have to like regroup.
Compress. Yeah.
You gotta.
I don't know the length of time between 8, but I'm almost positive 8 came out pretty fast. Because I'm telling you, he was angry. I'm not going to spoil it just in case you actually react to it on your channel. But like, yeah, no.
I love this.
8 was interesting. He was angry. That's
okay.
it.
This is all you're gonna tell me?
No, that's all. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. But all right, guys, listen. Let me know in the comments if I should be checking out any more of these things. Right, I'll get into that as soon as I possibly can. Go follow Bert Reaction on her channel. She's definitely blowing up on YouTube right now. So
Thanks. I'm trying, y'all. I love it here.
Right, with 70,000 subs in 2 months.
It's
that's
been
insane, guys.
Crazy ride.
That's wild out here. All right, go check her out, guys. Enjoy your day.